My name's Stephen Barker. I'm the VP of Operations for Rudy Resto. Came on board the company last year at this time, so I'm about a year into it. Rudy Resto is basically a fast casual restaurant that offers smashed cheeseburgers, milkshakes, fries, chicken sandwich, all made from scratch, fresh every day. Right now we have 5 corporate restaurants currently operating within Toronto, and we're looking to rapidly expand right across Ontario. And we currently have 3 restaurants right now being open over the next 3 months. Main focus right now is expansion. We, as we're looking to grow, we're going through the franchise model now. So the first 5 original locations were all corporate locations. We're now looking to grow through the franchising model. And right now for us, it's really, working with our suppliers and also our management team and really sharpen up the pencils and really tightening up the margins in terms of profitability to make sure that we're setting this brand up for success for future growth. I mean, listen, everything was either on a pen and paper or utilizing Excel. But the main frustrating thing for myself working for multiple brands has always been the fact that you're always trying to play catch up when it comes to your results, when it comes to the P&Ls. They get you get those numbers probably, if you're lucky, within 15 days after a period ends, and then from there you're doing a deep dive with your team. So basically, to make an impact, you're probably 1 or 2 months behind, and that was always the challenging thing for myself and anybody in operations. Yeah, it was a major impact. I mean, obviously, we're doing what we can to stay on top of our numbers. Meet with all my managers on a weekly basis. They review their weekly results. The challenging part of it is the numbers we're reviewing is all numbers that are being manually entered by the managers. And, like I said, when those P&Ls come out, 9 times out of 10, those numbers just didn't match with, the numbers that were being reviewed on a weekly basis to the actual. So, the key things that impact a restaurant are in play here, and that's, your food costs, your labor, and these things can really make a difference between, the bottom line on any P&L. So being able to stay on top of that has always been very challenging. Since day one, it's been outstanding. We, it's a tool that it has a desperate need for us in the restaurant industry. And myself and my team, we're on Starfish daily, looking at the numbers, doing a deep dive at the numbers. But it's really allowed us to stay ahead of the curve now and really focus on areas of improvement within the restaurant. And especially on our weekly calls now, we're talking real numbers and not talking about numbers that aren't going to be matching up with the P&Ls when they come out. So it's been a game changer for us. The biggest feature for Starfish is actually not even on the portal. It's the how you can set it up, the daily or weekly alerts coming in. It really lets us focus on areas of opportunity and at a high level, just really saying, okay, these are the areas you need to focus on this week or this day. And then from there, we log in and we really do a drill down on those areas of opportunity. But every day I log in, looking at the dashboard, it gives all the information at first glance, high level, and then obviously looking at areas like our benchmarks and our costs, and really getting some financial insight is always critical as well. So it's a great tool. I think the whole power of the whole package is critical. It's not really just one thing that stands out for me. It's multiple things on the portal, but those daily updates that come through and really help us for sure. One thing that we've really seen is a more consistent numbers between our daily and our P&Ls, which is great. We're able to hold our team more accountable when it comes to reporting numbers, or in our areas of opportunity like food cost and like labor. But one of the things that stood out for us with Starfish is we're getting a lot of alerts about our product costs going up. Doing a deep dive, we singled out about 4 or 5 different companies, suppliers that we are partners of ours, had meetings with them, and we're able to reduce product costs for the items that we use more frequently, and that's really helped the bottom line for sure. We've seen a couple of points drop off of labor and food, which has just been outstanding. It really does help the bottom line. But we've also seen some other areas of opportunity like repair and maintenance where we've been able to increase our frequency in some of the services that they provide to reduce the R&M bill because of equipment failure, etc., which also impacts sales. So really doing a deep dive into all those using Starfish has really helped us. Listen, it's a necessary tool in the business, and if you're a business owner or a restaurant manager and you're not utilizing a tool like Starfish, you're behind the curve. You're behind the game, and this really has been. I think Starfish will really revolutionize the industry. It's just really going to be a tool that is a need. It's just like any of the programs that our managers jump on daily to place their orders, to complete their schedule. Starfish for us is just one of those assets that is going to allow us to deliver on our goals year in and year out. So just love to continue to see how Starfish develops, and how we're going to be able to utilize it in the future as well. Oh, 100%. I've already been in contact with a lot of former colleagues and other individuals I worked with, not directly but indirectly, other companies, etc. Introduce them to Starfish, and they're just blown away with what it can provide to them. And like I said, it's definitely going to be a great business asset / tool that every company can use in the future.